when we get close there, if he had the window open and had the camera out, I could point it out without him necessarily even parking or stopping, and he could just look up.
Well, both Houseman and Zara were absolutely against that George should use the name Neo-Dada.
But you see, for me, what Fluxus is about, more than anything else, is collaboration, in which you're able to look at someone else's score, their work, and to step in and do it yourself, either with others or as a solo. And so it's a threat to people who can only do their own work.
But we never saw ourselves as Fluxus artists. We didn't belong to a movement or anything like that. And Jonas was fascinated, as the completely ignorant guy he was fascinated by Dadaism. And he wanted to make a neo-Dada event. But none of us agreed with that. He even tried to make a manifest, a very naive manifest. But nobody signed it, or nobody agreed with him.
Of course they did. Of course they did. If a manifesto is there, presented at the beginning of your concert, and it's thrown at the audience, and everyone there who was part of it could pick it up and read it. There were two performances. There was no one who the second day said, I can't be part of this, and left. So in effect, they signed it by they accepted it by their presence, and continued to. Then some didn't. Then some said, no, we don't want to.
And she describes Fluxus as a voluntary association. That is, the hostility in the world, sort of trauma in a post-atomic world, the Vietnam War, that these caused people to form groups, and that Fluxus is one such group.
Right. There were people who were actually more political than Machunas. And I think somebody like Jackson McLowe maybe felt Machunas and Fluxus was too much involved in games and jokes and play, and not having that political edge, and felt that Fluxus was something he wasn't going to be connected with because he really wanted something that was much more politically active.
I would say he was apolitical. His politics, his political, like other part of him was Henry Flynt.
And then in 1990, I wrote about Fluxus. Fluxus can be lots of fun when the boys let you on their boat. Sometimes they throw you off their boat. You have to be neat. All your words, games, philosophy, and things you make here have to be neat, except for Wolf and Klaus. They can smear their pages, it's still okay. If you don't wear underpants or show your pussy, you get pushed over the side, except not by Jean-Jacques, Philip, Larry, or Ben.
This is called C bean. Empty out the bean, put the cylinder to the ear, and hear the C. So this is the performance.